everyone, my name is Eileen Cheng. I'm a certified designer with the AIFD. Today, I have a great pleasure working with the TPIE to show preparation, presentations with the tropical flowers and the plant. We all know plants are selling everywhere, from the Home Depot to the grocery store to the farmhouse. How we can keep our customer keep coming back? It's a task. Competition is real. So I would like to share some ideas, designs with you so you can be changing the situation and be successful. Before we move forward, I would like to say thank you to all our sponsors. First, we have Russell with all the Tillandsias. There is many different types. They are awesome. It's a great product. They also provide us the fresh moss that is great to use. Then we also have a Center for the Ferns company. They provide us all the fern plants for us to be shared with you to create some new ideas. Then we also have a Solar Rays. They always sponsor us with their gorgeous orchid plants. Then we also have the partner plants in design, which is they also give us a great Bromelia plant. It's always great to use in the indoor plant design. So now I'm going to show you some designs that can make a difference. Now I would like to introduce you a design inspired by season, a miniature landscape. At first, we have the pick up a container. Here, I pick up this cement container, which is have the milk color and very blend in with the earthy tone, with a little bit deep that I was able to add some fresh dirt. Therefore, the plants will be growing better because they have a room to, especially for their roots to growing down to. After that, I start choosing the plant, which is I started with all the darker green plant here, which is I have a curly fern, Hawthornia darker green, rattlesnake, and the Harosi Tillandsia. For the first two here, rattlesnake and the Harosi Tillandsia, I like them because they both have that purple tint to it, so they can complement each other. With the darker green Hawthornia and the curly blossom fern, they all rough. And put them together, they also create an awesome texture between. Now, following that, I add a few pieces of driftwood because I like that woody, hardy, outdoor looking rustic. Being we are doing kind of a season, so I'm thinking about I may just top those Tillandsia on the top. That reminds me light, airy, and a summer breeze in the top of the mountain. And that is what I show you. Therefore, I'm moving down here. I have a little yellow straw flowers. Some of them, just a scared place with the succulent. That also present that feel in the summer, that flower all around the ground. I also created bird nest Tillandsia tree because this way I created some of the empty space. And then when I have this crystal here, that give you a strong focal point. And I didn't want the ones you see and just go through. This kind of give you a stop point in here, but I also created empty space in here so they still can flow. But this is the one of the strong focal points we are using here with the crystal. Shining, keep your eye stay there longer. It's a great focal point to use it. Cooperated with them, it's great. It's fun. After that, I used some dry wheat, a couple more dry straw flowers with the burgundy color, a few rabbits here, small pine cone. Combination of them together give us a different element. And being we are transition to other area, different season. The other reason for that is this way we will breaking apart for the rest of them. So it's a big transition to the one area we are going to. Here, I also have light color green, succulent, ribbon fern, zebra, Hawthornia here together. Combine everything together that we will complement this Selenia rock stone. Sorry, I may not did it right. However, so by doing this, that all the combination here, they will combine frost, ice, and the snow mountain together. They will bring in that interfere feeling to our design and create a different creation. Now, to the end, I decided to finish them with the preserved moss. And the preserved moss are soft, that don't change in the color. And I also decided to use several different colors, then give me a better transition from the one end to the other. The light color will complement the snow white. Darker green will present this dark summer. And a little light in between, and just between the changes. So with it all together, this is my inspiration for the season, a small landscape design. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, let me show you something else. Okay, so now we finished that typical landscape. It sounds like a lot of work. Now, I would like to show you something really simple, easy, no work. Airplane, Tillandsia. However, all the airplane you can see here, Tillandsia, they basically live with the humidity. No dirt, no messy. Put them together, then you're done. You move on. So, you will know how easy they are when this go on. Here, I have this, it's called stricta Tillandsia. Not sure it's correct name. There is a pink flower here. Then you live there. They will last about a couple months. And you just need to mist them from time to time. And like I said, as an individual, see the little roots on it? There is kind of like an airplane. They just live on the humidity. So if you like them, instead of buy one, buy multiple. So they showy. They give, when you put them all grouped together, give you a lot visual impact. Therefore, if this is your customer walking in, you show them group like this, and they will say, oh, I like it, I want this. Instead of just buy one, you have to buy three because that won't make that look. So we're going next. Here, is the Tillandsia Harrassia. the purple. When I first started, I thought that, why they spray? After I do a little bit of research, I realized this thing is real. The color is natural from the sun. And they can grow up to 12-inch big. That's quite a good size. And again, I said, that's all individually like this. We put them together, as I like use that word, group visual impact. That's exactly what it is. Here, in the same way, I just put them all together at interesting looking, curly. I love that unique way they are. I didn't do anything. I just put them together. And here we go. That is how they make the look. The good thing is about the air plant Tillandsia is that you never really have to fussy with the dirt. They're never gonna make your house dirty. Window seal, bright light, mist them a couple times a week, you're great. Good to go. Then if you don't water them, they will die on you. So you gotta give them a little water from time to time. Again, the similar situation here, we have it that I group, make them more substantial to look impact. Here we go on here. This is Tillandsia. I call them a Sapara. They're huge. I was told it takes about 10 years to grow this size. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is a great plant. It is awesome to design with anything with it or take it themselves alone. I added a little piece driftwood on the back so I can have a little bit contrast with the silver, green, and the dark. But if you're taking care them right, this can last long time. I was told they can last about 10 to 15 years if you know how to take care. Then I also have this called a Junica. It gives you that wild grass looking, and we use this a lot with orchid planter we are using, and this is really easy, nice with skin. We group them together. So, and you can see I can use anything fancy, just any kind of container without the dirt, as you can see. Then here you go. You will never have to mess your finger with the dirty dirt, and that is a plus. And it's a good thing if you're not having a green thumb. If you have the black thumb, this is a good thing to go. Here is it for the Tillandsia. Now I have something else for you. Here we're in an orchid section. How we make a difference. So here is the orchid plant we usually see everywhere from most place, and it's regular container with a plant. Nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful, but it's a little bit ordinary. Therefore, I add a little bit interesting and twig into it. So here, that I changed the container to a little bit modern shape. That also I changed the stick to plastic glass. And a little dragonfly, just make that as a mechanic to hold into it. Add some Medellino, create some flare with the space. Add some bleach fern into it, so they give it some contrast and the difference, so it will easy to catch your eyes. And this will be more fun looking. And with this and this, that will be your customer choice. Whichever they choose is great, but you give them the options, which one they would like to have. After that, and I also think that, well, maybe we can do something else more. So I created this. As I said, I love to group, and this is how they came out. Simple Amelia plant, that with a pineapple shape. Great gift for the home or business. Group the orchids together. Again, changing the support to be glass rod that give you more transparent look and then the more trendy and modern. I also added a few Telesia into it, just give them more interest to looking into it, keep them away from the ordinary. Of course, we finish up with the moss, dress them nicely. Then you also can do really fancy if you want to. Here, this is the us a orchid planter that I group, added on multiple plant together, few extra orchid together, and I also give that piece driftwood that give you that tremendous added on the drama there. Say, oh wow, that is a significant. The fresh Spanish moss here added on is that old wooden floss element there. For them, people say that it's a difference, unique. I would like that. Therefore, you just created something not difficult, but will generate a little bit more income for you. And the way this planted to be done is I just group the plant together, and if you have oyster glue that you also can easier to stable the way you want to. Then voila, here you go. But don't go away, I have something else for you too. Here we go. I have my secret weapon and the last, and my favorite to all the plants in the planet. This is called Pika fern. With the light, they will change to aqua blue and sometimes even purple. They need a bright light. They need a mist a lot. So you do have to give them some spray with a high humidity will keep them alive. It is such a beautiful plant and soft and great for the outdoor hanging. So here I have two just few ordinary plant, and I always encourage people, if you wholesaler, then you sell a whole bunch. Then the people who are next step of you, they always need to do some finish touch. Here, as a simple container, so the consumer can see which is the creator their desire to purchase. That is a great value to add it on the new generation customer. I also want to take opportunity to thank you, all the people watching me today. And I also want to thank TPIE giving me the opportunity to do this presentation. I also have a great thanks for Janet Black. If it's not because of her that pushed me to do all this, I will probably never done this. It's fun, it's a great experience, and I'm looking forward to do this again. And thank you for everybody to watching me. Thank you.